Hello everybody, my name is Timmy here, and welcome back to another episode of Double Tap, a series in Battlefield 4 where I show you guys a certain thing about the game, a certain weapon, a certain attachment, whatever, to really help you guys get better at the game so we can have, in total, a much better player base for Battlefield 4. Now this week, I'm going over the Scout Helicopters. Now, the Scout Helicopters are not a new thing in Battlefield 4, they were in Battlefield 3, and in Battlefield 4 now, they have many more useful attachments and new roles that can be played with the Scout Helicopters to make them more effective. Now, with the Scout Helicopters, there's only two in the game. There's the Z11 and the AH-6 Little Bird. You know, the Little Bird's on the US, and then the Z11 is for the Chinese and the Russians. Now, they're both pretty much the same thing. They both handle very similarly. The Z11 is actually a little bit easier to not be shot out of because the windscreen for the pilot and everything is smaller, so you won't be shot out of it as much as, say, the Little Bird. But being shot out is not really a big deal unless you're flying very low. For weapons that the Scout Helicopters uses, you unlock the main miniguns automatically. They're a default unlock, and in my opinion, they're okay. They're not the best. The miniguns, they take a lot of skill to use, especially on PC. If you're flying really fast, it can be hard to hit people with the miniguns and get all the bullets to kill them. So they do seem a little lower powered, but they're not really that bad. But they're okay. That's what I'm gonna say. They're okay, but they could be better. Now, with more score unlocking in the Scout Helicopters, you will unlock the 25mm cannons. Now, the cannons are really good. They're basically the same thing as the attack helicopter's gunner weapon, that cannon that you use as the gunner on an attack helicopter. That's basically it, and it is very powerful. You can easily take out LAVs, boats, whatever with it, and infantry just don't stand a chance with the cannons. You can see here in this gameplay, the cannons that I'm using are just absolutely destroying everybody with just how powerful they are, and with vehicles they are very good. Now, with that, you can also have a secondary rockets. There's heat seekers, there's laser guided missiles. Heat seekers are very good because if you have to go after, say, another attack helicopter or scout helicopter, you can easily take them out with the heat seekers, and they recharge slowly, but whatever. There's also IR flares, extinguisher, the ECM jammer. You know, there's a lot of things to mitigate rockets, but if you fly pretty decently and you say hide around buildings after you hit your flares the first time, you will be okay. It's not really that hard to stay alive with the helicopters, and if you get shot and your helicopter actually breaks, it's not in Battlefield 3, if anyone remembers that. If you got hit and I think your damage went down to 39% or around there, your helicopter would be smoking, it'd be on fire, and it would just crash to the ground, and you'd have to either get out and repair. For this one, it's basically, it'll say rotor offline. Your helicopter will kind of die down and start going towards the ground slowly, but then it'll just restart up again. You can keep going even though it'll beep and you'll have to repair soon. So that's pretty good. I mean, you can easily stay up in the air. I suggest if that happens during say a firefight, say with an attack boat or something, that you go back, either have it repair by itself or repair it yourself, and that'll really help. Now, to make it even better is that you can have, say, a gunner on the side, say someone on the side, and have them repair while you're flying. Now, that's kind of a cheap thing because it'll basically make it so you can't be shot out of the air unless multiple stingers or heat seekers or whatever hit you, but it's really helpful to do that kind of role as an engineer and repair attack scout helicopters like that. Now, if you're an engineer and you're on the side, what you want to do is repair constantly if your pilot's ever getting shot at. So that's definitely one thing you want to do. Just constantly repair. Always have your repair tool out, and there you go. Just keep repairing. Also, I like to use the smalls on the side of the helicopters, and small, say, tanks or whatever that are on the ground. Say if my pilot flies past an attack boat and they lay in a couple good shots, but the attack boat's up, I'll switch my small and blow up and throw a rocket into the boat and see if I can get some more damage. Maybe I could destroy it. Maybe the pilot will go back again and finish them off, get an assist, whatever, but still you're helping out your team and your pilot, and that's what you want to do. So definitely try out the Scout Helicopters. They're a lot of fun. It's kind of hard to fly in the beginning. The learning curve's a little high, but once you get used to it, you'll be a great pilot and you will have a lot of fun with the Scout Helicopters. Alright guys, been Timmy here. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Double Tap. Leave a like if you did, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And I will see you Thursday for another video, and another week for another episode of Double Tap. But until then, I will see you guys next time.